Every game, especially this game, we really did just start from scratch. Eternal kind of started with the tool set from 2016. You know, micro missiles is in the game. The ballista and the arbalist, the Gauss cannon and the ballista are pretty much the same, you know, like a Gauss rifle. The heavy cannon is basically the heavy assault rifle. So there's a lot of similarities in the tool sets between Eternal and 2016, which then immediately, like, there's a familiarity, which is good. Innovation, you know, can be sometimes a challenge. And then with this game, it was like, well, let's just start with scratch because you've never fired a Skull Crusher before. Mm-hmm. So your opening hours of using the Skull Crusher is just going to be how much fun it is to use the Skull Crusher because you've never shot it before. With like the micro missiles in Doom Eternal, you'd already shot those a bunch of times. You know, well, here's what else we could do. We could, you know, do all these different combos and stuff. So I think in this game, it's about giving you something you've never shot before. You know, there's almost like a novelty to like a new weapon that I think is half the fun. We made a meme. One of the touchstones was like in 300 when Leonidas in that great scene in the Hot Gates when he break the phalanx and he like charges through and in slow-mo he's just taking out a bunch of guys. We watched that at the very beginning. It was like, we need to make people feel like this, you know.
So 300 was like...
And swapping out his Spartan sword for the super shotgun. So we made a meme where like it was like Leonidas like this in that scene, and we just photoshopped out his sword and put a shotgun in it, and it was like that. Or like Aragorn in you know the Minas Tirith battle, like just a sense of scale. What can we do that feels unique to our game in our studio? Well, we can make you feel like that guy.
So you watched a bunch of fantasy movies, and you're like, what if they had a gun?
Yes,
like on top
but
of
just
that.
the sense of scale and power, you know. And you write the line like a super weapon. People think of you like that, like you're the nuclear option. It's like, okay, well, you got to make me feel that way, you know. So that's the other thing. Like the scale of everything has gone up. So in that piece of footage, the Skull Crusher, you're killing like dozens of dudes. That's what it's like in the game. I mean, it's not double the AI. It's like, it's a lot. Okay, you could have a chainsaw and a shield, but that's 2 inputs now. Or you could go like this, and then it's like, and it's a shield saw. Everything just has this like, you know, metalhead kid in the back of the class when who
is etching in the table. Like,
it's almost like that's our creative director, and you know when it's right, it's like, oh yeah, Skull Crusher. Yeah, that's awesome.